Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the stream. We are finally done with our next fest coverage, and about 20-30 different games have came out in the last 2 weeks that we want to get to. Speaking of, Marvel Kinds of Champions launched on PC yesterday while we were wrapping up Next Fest. So for today, we're going to spend some time with it. And I'm doing this for two reasons. One, so I can kind of gauge interest. I see there's one to see me attempt a free-to-play challenge for the game, because that is very challenging and borderline masochistic. And two, I need to get as many screenshots that I can, because this is like one of the best games I can reference with all like my monetization articles and talks going forward. So you're going to be hearing the Steam screenshot key a whole lot over the rest of tonight. Now, something to keep in mind that this is a game about, it uses the whole energy system that everyone knows and loves from mobile. So there's a good chance we may just run out of energy before the night is over. And then we'll probably wrap things up a little bit earlier than that. We'll go to another game. But as I said, if there's interest, I could see maybe doing this like once a week. This is not going to become like an everyday kind of game for sure. But for tomorrow, I definitely want to start a Pipistrello, and then I want to go to the altars. I have a few demos I want to play as well on my own to kind of wrap up the list. Now, I tried the demo to this one during Next Fest. I don't know if the game carries over or not. If it does, I basically just did like one or two opening tutorial missions, nothing that bad. But it uses the easy anti-cheat like we did with The Division, so I gotta wait for that to do its little thing. So I think it's starting me... How does this work? I feel like this is going to restart the account, which, yeah, I'm fine with. Now, I have a mobile account for this, which I'm not going to be playing on this, because I kind of want to see how this game is, like, completely free. Oh, I gotta make this lower as well. I'm gonna be using a gamepad, which gives me one big advantage, because the mobile interface is something else. Okay. Now, one advantage of playing this on PC is that my phone only does it at like 30 frames per second. This is being played at 60. As the game loves to drop inputs. Yeah, this is kind of fighter RPG, but definitely heavy emphasis on fighting. Now here's the bad news: I can't change the settings until after they force me to do this like early tutorial. So I can't even really, like, this part doesn't even make sense taking any screenshots of. 2, 3, 4. Come on. There. So they've done a lot to change the opening of this game since it first came out 11 years. This is a fixed draw, so there's no shocker here. And of these three, probably Hulk is going to be the best. Now, we are not going to get to like any like the real nightmare stuff in the next like 3 hours of playing this. Like, it's just not possible unless I get like really lucky. See, while it's easier to play this gamepad for fighting, it's not easier to like handle this GUI. So like this first one, I could possibly do this with my eyes closed, as AI is just not designed to do like all that much at the moment. Basically, bad guys are compelling everyone to fight, and everyone doesn't trust us. I can swap it with just the okay. It won't let me. Yeah, they rebuilt the UI for this for console/gamepad. Come on. Yeah, they automatically walk you forward. So the reason why our friend Hulk here is really powerful, he can stun an opponent for the longest time of any character in the game. So if you get it just right, you can just shut down the entire enemy and not have to worry. So the thing about this game is that they've done a lot to kind of ease you or kind of like gently guide you into the early game. This is just going to be... Went too fast there. Pretty straightforward. Yeah, the eye sometimes has a mind of its own in terms of how it reacts. But having 60 frames versus 30 should make things a little bit easier for doing dodges, which becomes a very, very big and annoying part as you get further in. Will they finally let me do a setting? No, they won't. So it's basically just teaching you to level up all your lovely guys. Seems so simple now, but it's going to get ludicrously expensive as you get further in. If we can clear Act 3 in the next 3 hours, that will be a pretty solid metric. Oh, and by the way, you're going to see a lot of daily offers being popped up, as they're going to do everything they can to get me to spend money. I'm used to the game being slower, so this is like throwing me off. See, the big thing is I don't have access to some of the very important upgrades, such as being able to dodge through attacks, or dodge attacks. Yeah. The premium currency are these units right here. And you can earn quite a bit of them just by playing the game freely, but they are used for almost everything. Yeah, so before, you would have to complete like a whole lot to get 10 of those summoning crystals. Now they just give it to you for about 5 minutes of play. The idea is they want to rush you through, so that you then hopefully, as you can see right here, spend money. Incidentally, for people who play this game, this is actually a really good deal. But this is, of course, how they start. Now, we won't be able to look at... Can I look at Book 2 right now? Kind of. Yeah, thank you, game. I think it's just easier to use this. So, Book 1 was the bulk of this game. Now they're doing Book 2, which I don't think they'll let me actually zoom in on. No. In terms of difficulty, how this works is Act 1 is easy. Act 1 through 3 are going to be super easy. 4 is where it gets a little bit harder. 5 is where the pain starts. 6 is just ugly in terms of the difficulty spike of it. And then it gets like better around 7, 8, and 9. But many people will probably not get past this, as this is where it gets incredibly frustrating, and if you're not lucky, just nightmarish to do. Yeah, thank you, game. Oh wait, can I adjust the sound? No, not doing that. Because I'm going to be hearing in full stereo those punches for the next 3 hours. Now, have they... Let me turn on VSync. I don't think so. Oh good, there's my lovely wallet. Yeah, so, a big portion of this game, which, will they let me show it here? Yeah. So this is for the game being on Steam, so they're giving everyone some freebies. Yep. Again, you're going to be hearing the screenshot key a lot. We already saw that. And they're probably not going to let me show the milestones until we get to the first one. But yes, these are all the lovely fancy crystals for something. I need to get this right here. Now, the important thing about this game from a monetization standpoint is that you're going to be as you go through, you're going to be needing higher and higher star characters. So right now the highest is 7. So a lot of these characters are really just here to serve for like the first 2 to 3 acts. We'll get to 5, and then 6 will be the first big deal, and then of course 7s. And this lovely interface here updates as we get further in. And they will more than likely force me to purchase this crystal as well. But we'll see. But it's time for what everyone has came here for. Our first little summoning. Yeah. So we can just open up all 10, or I can do the whole lovely little slot machine roll. So for this account right now, we need 4 stars. And as you can probably tell, we are more than likely going to not get any. 3 star isn't bad. Basically, the higher the star means we can use them almost immediately without having to spend resources on them. But a lot of the better champions don't start existing until we get to 5 star. Iron Man is not bad either. If we can get at least 1 4-star, that would help out a lot. But it was a, what, 2% chance? And just for the sake of things, I think I'll just fast forward after this. A 4-star Doctor Doom would have been phenomenal. Alright. And we got a selector. Okay, that is actually really good. It's a very low chance of getting this, but this basically guarantees us a 4-star. Which, for an account that just started 10 minutes ago, is actually a really big deal. We'll get a choice of 3 randomly chosen. That is actually not bad. Magneto here is really damn good against all, like, metal champions. She, I haven't used. Mole Man can be very... I haven't used Mole Man either. Sure. So he is probably going to be the main guy we're going to be using for quite a bit. Oh, and whenever you get what they also do as another bit of monetization, whenever you get the current highest star that you can reach, they're going to tempt you with a purchase like this. So with this, I could get my hands on a 5-star, which a 5-star at this stage of the game is pretty much overkill. Technically a 4-star at this point is kind of overkill. And yes, there are a lot of champions in this one. How do I... I'm trying to see how... Again, they change the UI. Rank 4, rank 5. Trying to see the ones that I don't have. I'm sure it's hidden here, but I'm not going to spend the time doing it here. So a big portion of this game, from kind of the progression standpoint, every character has different passive abilities, different specials, the whole shebang. And then the incentive to get multiple copies is their special signature ability right here. That, for some of them, it means nothing. For other characters, it basically transforms them into a major force to be reckoned with. So with him, he gets that. He can shrug off debuffs, which is really good. So his kind of thing is that he wants to block attacks. Because when he blocks them, he becomes angry and then he does more and more damage. Oh, and there are different synergies for characters as well, which is another incentive to get a very huge roster. And that's kind of like the biggest limitation for new and free-to-play accounts. Let's see. I feel like I'm missing something. Yeah. So just claim... Can I even claim all this? Or am I full? Oh yeah, and there are limits of how much you can have in terms of resources banked. And yeah, when I did my article saying this is one of the greediest monetization on mobile games, I was not kidding. Oh yes, and there's of course daily quests, there's multiplayer or quasi-multiplayer. Alright. So with this one, this is pretty much a no-brainer as to who we're taking in. Also, you can also note about the power level that you see right here. Notice how low it is. That is not going to last long in this game. So this should be fairly simple. Yeah. He is probably going to carry me for the rest of this night. Story-wise, it gets better, where it's at right now, but this is still very early. This is, year 1. Yeah. So it's just basically teaching us about different effects. Technically, at this stage of the game, I should not have access to 4-star characters. This content was really designed for 1 and 2 stars. Class advantage becomes a very big deal because there are certain champions who have special rules that they have advantage versus they don't. So right now, what everyone is getting ready for is that on July 4th, for 4th of July, they're going to be having like one of their big old super sales. I'm kind of just like half paying attention right now because this is like nothing in terms of our difficulty. Yeah. What I need to do is I have to get to the first milestone. Thank you. Because then I can take some screenshots of that. As someone's been using like a touch interface for a long time, it's really like throwing me off that I can actually use a gamepad now. Another part about this and why things get very nasty in terms of difficulty, right now we have no kind of modifiers for these fights. They're acting the same way no matter what. Very, very soon, I think by Act 2, we're going to see a short story of passives. Wish I could, like, adjust the champion just using, like, the kind of trigger buttons. So, just to mix things up, I'm going to swap over to Black Panther here. And just like a lot of the, like, anime games, different versions of characters exist as their own thing. So there's like 4 different Iron Man. And again, you can see just how much of a difference. Oh, that's right, we don't have a dodge yet. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. There we go. And the bleed will do a minute. Yeah, this stage, again, what's going to happen? Why is it loading now? That would be funny if the servers crash in the middle of us doing this. Rewards are going to come very fast in this. Another reason why things are also easy at the moment. So let's see how this works here. How do I look at the... I guess it won't let me look at it from here. Another reason why things are still very straightforward is that these enemies we're fighting right now are not awakened. So that adds a further modifier to make things extra hard. So, our character technically has a disadvantage. We are not going to be feeling that here. Easy. It's kind of nice to be doing it at this difficulty again. Because I'm now used to the pain of playing this on the higher challenges. So I should be getting a ton more rewards. Autoplay is not turned on yet for this account. If it was, I could probably just turn it on right now and not have to worry about anything else. Again, they did not give you all these rewards when you did this quest back when this game first came out. Oh, and now they're going to force me to spend those 100 units on this. Let's see. Can you guys... Yeah, you can see, right? You see that percentage chance of the 4-star hero, right? It's a 1% for 99. Yes, this is 15 years as of this year. No, wait. And yeah, this should be 15 years. I think this came out in 2011. So the big thing is that how much money you spend at different parts of this game will get you very different things. Alright, we got a 3-star. Which 3-star Magneto isn't horrible. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, good. They've given us the store. Because now I can take a screenshot of this. So, here are all the different ways you can spend money in this game. You can just flatly buy units. And a 10 pull in this costs 3,000 units. So, it's $100 for every 10 pull you want to buy. We have this lovely thing that you can get. They let me buy the subscription. Oh, and this... Oh, and again, all the store page that you're seeing right here, these update based on your progress. So this basically lets you sell resources you don't need for stuff that you do, but you can only get this if you pay $14.99, I believe, a month for its subscription service. Let's see, you can of course buy boosts, buy experience, buy revives. Buy this, buy that. There's a lot of things to buy. So the fun thing is, because we are technically using 4-star champions now, or at least one, this 2-star Wolverine means nothing. We have no value from him because we've already skipped 2 stars ahead. Now it may look like we are blazing through these chapters. Now we get to the first little nightmare. There's now forks in the road, and if you want all the rewards, you have to go down every single path. And the cost of your energy up there goes up as you get further in. Okay, so they let me... Do we have a boost? Yeah. Again, more than likely, we're not going to be seeing 7 days of this boost, but this will at least help us out for tonight. And yeah, one of my pet peeves for a lot of these games is the use of consumables, and this game has them in spades. No, you're done. It does look nicer on PC, but it's still just upscaling these graphics. So I kind of want to see this activate. The AI changes as we get further in. Like at this stage, there's really, like, it's going to be very passive for a lot of the stuff. But later on, it becomes pretty much frame perfect with its counters. Again, nothing too bad right now. It would be nice to unlock autoplay, which I think happens at level 10. What's kind of very beautiful about playing this at 60 frames, I can actually, like, see the enemy's attacks a lot easier. Because it will skip on the mobile. I hope no one's too bummed that I'm skipping the story. I want him to attack me purposely so I could see the Unbreakable, or Unbreakable go through. When a character's Unbreakable, they essentially have super armor. They cannot be stunned. If they're unblockable, that is kind of self-explanatory. Oh look, another deal. We will probably get at least 10 deals before the night is over. Is this even worth it to... It's probably not even worth it to do that. Like, I'm trying to speedrun as much of this as I'm able. This is a no-brainer. If we want to make as much progress in 3 hours, we're going to go down. Because this is a free full energy charge. Two, three. Everyone has the same basic attacks. So light, medium, heavy. And the strongest combo is one medium, 3 lights, and then another medium. We'll probably be running out of energy, maybe in like the next 20-ish or so minutes. And there's now over 300 different characters in this game. And they have certainly gotten quite good at making the newer ones that people will be spending lots of money to get. Especially for the game's PvP mode. Or quasi-PvP mode. Which I don't believe I'll be able to show that off on the stream here. Because I think you need to get to at least Act 5 or Act 6 before it becomes unlocked. Maybe even Act 7. Alright, so Carnage likes his little bleed. Yeah, like, the AI at this stage is just very gonna be passive for a lot of it. But it will get to the point where it will punish any mistakes that I make. I mean, because we got a 4-star pretty much within 10 minutes of playing, as I said, he's going to carry me for quite a while. They redid Cyclops lately. Brand new animations and brand new ways of attacking. Because they will go back and adjust champions. It would have been, like, on my main account, wonderful if I got a 6-star or 7-star version of Mole Man. But there's some champions who are locked to specific events. So if you miss them, you're kind of in trouble to get them. As in, it's been like over a year for some champions, and they are not available in like the public pool. Oh, I think I unlocked Parry. Or did I? The differences between, like, bad, good, and great champions in this game is very high. And our lowly friend here, Red Skull, is our first going to be kind of annoying guy to fight. Probably swap you. How do I do that without? It's like I'm trying to relearn the UI. But the thing about Magneto is he's the only one of the few... Actually, I think he is the only champion in the game who counters his counter. As whenever he's up against anyone made out of metal, he gains a super boost. Oop. Not sure why I went up to go down, but... And, like, for the people watching this who aren't used to this game, again, it looks very easy to play. Like, if someone like me who's not good at fighting games can do this, then, you know, right now anyone can do it. But the nastiness comes once we get out of the opening chapters. And there's several fights that become huge difficulty walls, which I can point to as soon as I'm done with this one. There it is. I think by leveling up, I have officially unlocked parry. So by timing perfect parries, I can stun the enemy, and the most, like, basic strategy, parry into heavy. Come on. Hit me. So, Mole Man's special ability is that when we get 5 stacks of his, like, monster mass, if the enemy hits me, I basically trigger them and go very powerful. And you're going to be seeing the Fantastic Four on these loading screens a lot because they're kind of like, supposed to be like the stars of, like, this season of the game. Good night. And still, nothing at all challenging. So if you're trying to play this game, like, legit, like go in order of 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 stars, it kind of doesn't let you do that anymore. Now, once we unlock kind of the perk tree, there's a very, very important perk that we need to get. Don't be fooled by the fact that it looks like that is Howard the Duck. He is considered one of the better champions, and one of the more annoying ones. So Red Skull over here, this also begins one of the more interesting, like, kind of economies of this game. How the different champions behave on defense versus offense. Some champions are just entirely designed to be a defender, and they are incredibly annoying to fight. And for the PvP mode, they become some of the big sellers. So at the higher like difficulties or higher challenges, Red Skull has a lowly perk that he does damage to you if you hit into his block. And he has also the power to auto-block. So you can kind of see where that's going in terms of difficulty. Yeah, we won the act. And look, another deal. These are, like, for people who want to spend the game, these limited time offers are really good. This version of Spider-Man is one of the better ones for just, like, the raw damage he puts out. But again, this is how they kind of get you to spend money. On top of special deals. Yay, we cleared Act 1. He's just basically teaching us how to parry. Oh yes, I forgot. We need to go over this. So these are the masteries, and these are your passives. Some of these passives you can just buy using the in-game gold. Some you have to buy, you have to get these super special items that cost premium currency. So, yeah, so what they do is everyone gets parry for free now. Before you had to buy it. So it's pretty much going to be a required element because there are fights later on that you can only do by getting stuns off of your opponent. So if they didn't give this to you, it would become impossible to win those fights unless, you know, you somehow decide to play this very masochistically. One of the most important perks is going to be dexterity. This is the only way that we can dodge special moves or dodge attacks. Some champions ignore this or they basically have it built into their kit. And then there are some champions who you cannot dodge their attacks. But this is pretty much required. And then there are special upgrades for the different classes. There's a fixed number of these points here. Oh, and because the fact that the game was ported to PC, blah blah blah, we got all the fancy rewards, we get another freebie coming to us. So we get another free 4-star. Wait a minute. Because, oh, this is just because of the deal that's happening right now. But that Venom that we saw for 99 cents, I can get him for right now. Trying to see if there's anyone else I really, really want out of this crew. It was a 4-star Venom. You see, now the reason why they're doing this is because the game being launched on Steam and on PC, so they're giving you like a very special thing. There's like 3 champions and no matter what I always get on my accounts. Venom, Null, and Spider-Ham seem to always show up for me. Black Widow is also really good, but again, the thing to keep in mind is that these champions that we're getting right now, they are on a very short timetable. Once you get 5 stars, 4 stars become kind of irrelevant, or they slowly do. But 3 and 2 stars, and especially 1 stars, they are out. And yes, and like this is the thing, like these are actually really good deals if you want to spend money, but once these go away, like the basic stuff to spend money on is more than likely not going to be worth it. There is a pass that lets you get free currency or the premium currency every day. It's kind of like the $5 a month deal. That one is okay. This stuff we don't need. Let's see. And again, a lot of this I'm not going to be able to see. Oh, good. Because we cleared Act 1, this is the arbiter of all your rewards in this game, is this milestone page. By completing different challenges, you upgrade your account, and this unlocks new rewards, new freebies, and new content. So I am going to be taking screenshots of all of this right now. This daily super is a very important part of getting free progress. Pretty much how this works from Challenger to Uncollected is kind of beginner. Getting to Cavalier is going to be like our first big bump, and then Paragon is a very huge one as well. And then Valiant is the highest one right now, and it takes a lot to get there. You have to spend tons and tons of cash, or get lucky or good enough to do like the highest level content to get the materials you need to complete this little... It's this right here is what's going to stop you. Yeah, I already explained that game, thank you. And then there's daily challenges, and special events, and all this other great stuff. I don't think we even have these champions yet. And yeah, again, a lot of these rewards and everything are tied to how healthy your account is. Alright, so we're on this. So, since we pulled a 4-star Venom, you're going right there. Very interesting mix of characters we have. I think this is the one that it may be worth it to 100%. But at the same time, since I don't know if we're going to be playing this ever again on stream, I want to try and make as much progress as I reasonably can. So Venom's big thing is that he gets perks, or he gets buffs every few seconds. And when the enemy has less than, I think, 15% health, he becomes more dangerous to them. He can also eat enemy buffs, which is really nice to have. Again, since we're using a 4-star against 2 stars right now, we're not going to be able to show off some of the advanced stuff until we get further in. Okay. I honestly don't know if we'll be able to get to a 5-star by the end of the night. I don't think we are. Come on. Yeah, so Mole Man here is not easy to catch with the head. Easy. Let's see. Let me... Yeah. I'll check on the reward for this after we get our first mastery point, or I guess technically our second mastery point. Can I even use this right now is the question. Yeah, we can. Oh no, I have to get to level 10 first. Yeah, this we're not spending on. There's also some really powerful ones for specific builds that a lot of the experts like. So, this track right here, you get recoil that increases your special attack by a dramatic point, but it costs you health. And then there's these. These are called the Suicide Masteries. They basically do damage to you, but they increase your attack dramatically. If you have a champion who's immune to bleed or immune to poison, you get the benefit without the health damage. But you see, every time we want to like change our masteries, it costs units to do so. So, if you want to save up, you don't want to be doing that. Another interesting point about Venom is his heavies break armor, which is kind of the counter to Cosmic Champion, or I'm sorry, the Tech Champions who typically have armor. Oh, and that guy that you just saw that I fast forward, that is the Collector, who is one of the more annoying champions when it's time to fight him for real. And all those little icons you see below the character's health bar, those are buffs, debuffs, and passives. Are you letting me move? I don't think the game likes I keep swapping between keyboard and a gamepad. One heavy should do him in. I didn't want to move the camera. 1 second. Hopefully this won't break anything too badly. Because this way you can see the pop-ups for perks and such, or buffs. They have adjusted these paths, I believe, since the original, but it's still just a bit time-consuming. I'm surprised they haven't sold like level skips yet, or axe skips, because they sell just about everything in this game. Oh, that was the whole thing. So I just want to see really fast. What is the reward for 100%ing act? Yeah, get out of the way. Just keeps popping that up. That's a guaranteed 4-star. And this lets you basically awaken a character without needing a duplicate of it right here. So it is kind of worth it. Yeah. So again, the game is just popping up, hey, do all this stuff. And you'll get free rewards. But as I said, our goal tonight is to make as much progress as we can. Trying to see if there's any freebies we want to grab. Not really. The routes that I take will matter once we start getting to the point where they are introducing the node effects. As the node effects are designed to kind of force you to play the game in specific ways. And when you get to like the chapter 8, chapter 9, or even Act 7, 8, 9, they become very specific in terms of what they want. If it says you need to use a mystic, you're going to need to use a mystic, or you're going to be in for a horrible time. I can also upgrade the parry to give myself more stuff. Again, at this stage, nothing is going to be too difficult. Especially since we have 2 4-stars. I think it's at level 10 that I unlock autoplay. I was trying to catch him in an intercept. It's a Venom Special 1 that lets him basically steal or destroy buffs. And look, it's another duck. Oh, I almost forgot. Another advantage of us using 4 stars right now, if you look at the bottom left where my power gauge is, we have 3 meters. At the special 3, that is unblockable and you can't like avoid it in most cases. I think the combo fans will probably recognize these characters more than I will. What's kind of an interesting challenge, I'm so used to the mobile side, it's like throwing me off timing. I didn't want to lower that sound effect, it still seems really loud in my ears. Slow this down just a little bit more. I think we're almost done this chapter. And Venom causes bleeds on crits. There it is. Huh. I just noticed there's that 7 in the bottom left-hand corner. I think there's more free rewards available for me. I gotta remember, we technically can't dodge special moves yet. Rewards. Let's see. I don't want my name. Can I get it from the inventory screen? Oh yes, yes I can. So these are more things they're giving out because of the fact that there's major events going on right now. So, a bunch of 3 stars. Oh yes, this is right. So, a lot of their rewards are again tied to account progression. So because this is a brand new account, we can't get a free 6-star character. If we were at, I think this is Cavalier? I think this is Thronebreaker. I may be confusing my names. We would get a free 6-star. Oh wait, it actually tells you. Okay, so it's Thronebreaker. Yeah. Thronebreaker is a big deal. Getting that requires you to be one of the more annoying bosses in the game. Again, select. We're just completely full on resources. So here's the fun thing, and why like spending money in this game can lead to madness. Oh good, now it's showing me all the champions that are in the game right now. Oh, actually, this gives me an opportunity. One second, I just want to get a screenshot of him. Oh wait, this is a 6-star. Let me show 7-star. Yeah, there we go. So, Deathless Thanos here is both a prestige character and a very strong character as well. You can only get him by doing a lot of very hard content, with some of it kind of paywall if you weren't around for when it first came out. So if you play this game and you see someone using this guy, you know you're up against someone who either has played this game for a very long time or spent a ton of money to get him. And what I was about to say was, this character, Nico, who was just introduced, what they did was they introduced a character 1 month ago who was like super powerful, was going to break the meta, and then 30 days later they introduced her as the complete counter to that character. Like, if you're interested in like trying to compete with other players, it takes a lot to do that. Oh. Can I get out here, or am I trapped? Uh-oh. Let's see. We may have to go back to menu, or leave the game, because it seems like it's kind of stuck. Oh, I just hope it actually kept our stuff. It should, because I haven't uninstalled the game. Okay, good. Got a little scared there for a second. Let's see, did we get... yeah. So these are shards of additional ways of getting more champions. 2-star. Again, at this point, the 2- and 3-star characters are just... we don't care about them anymore. Alright, let's get back to speeding through this. In the next act is when the game is going to get a little bit more challenging. Again, none of this should be causing me any concern. We can't dodge that attack yet until we unlock dexterity. Stop giving me these pop-ups, game. Oh, we're almost at level 8. One of the things they've introduced in the last kind of big update is a new kind of highest like event or monthly challenge for the Valorant players, which gives you good rewards, but comes with one major caveat. The only way you can do it is you need to have 15 champions of every class in order to do like each part of it. So if you don't have it, you're in a lot of trouble. The funny thing is that no matter how much like bravado they show for Thanos right now, he is kind of a horrible champion. It's the deathless version that it's the very scary one to fight. Trying to get with an intercept and the AI is not playing ball. Oh good, we leveled up again. I can't do it until level 10, so it doesn't even make sense to go to the mastery page yet. So we've been playing for just over an hour. Do you think, or how far do you think we'll be able to go in terms of progress? Still very definitely. On my milk over again. Also, the chat in this game is horrible. Like, you do not want to be paying attention to the global chat, because they will say some very nasty things, even with the profanity filter on. So the big problem that we're going to have is that we don't have 4 stars that are null or can nullify specific attack types. Actually, got a special all for once. We haven't ran out of energy yet because each time we've leveled up, we get a resupply of our energy. Well, you see, the beauty about Mole Man over here is that he purifies debuffs that get put on him, so he technically doesn't need to be immune to things, he just shrugs them right off. And look, another deal they've thrown at us. What I'm specifically looking for on these paths are any, like, crystals or energy rewards. Yeah. Otherwise, we just pick, like, the quickest route, and then we just go for it. Ooh. I wonder how fun it's going to be to, like, read the UI for the nodes later on. This guy is our first kind of a nightmare to fight. You see that little thing that's filling or emptying out under his health bar there? That was... oh. Ow. What that does is make that I can't hit him while I'm being faltered. Come on. But again, the beauty of Mole Man is that he purifies all debuffs that get put on him, so... oh, the second that he hits me with it, I just cure it. Yeah. Thank you, game. Oh, and here's Apocalypse. Apocalypse here can become immune to debuffs, or to bleed, and I think 2 other ones. I'm forgetting off the top of my head. goodness, they just keep popping that up. You're just gonna die very quickly. And I eat his buff, and I get my health back. Let's see. So here's the thing, I can't even like try and disable chat. Oh wait, maybe I can. Can I go to the settings and turn it off? There we go. Oh, I'm going to show the skip button as well. Alright. Now we don't have to worry about chat causing any demods. When this act's over, we'll open up some few more crystals, see what we get. He just bled out. Come on. Yeah, this interface is not the best for a gamepad, I'm noticing. And again, a lot, I think, is just by the fact this was designed as a touch interface for mobile first. Yeah, so Colossus here, you cannot remove his armors. Can I take them off the other way? Let's see. Yes. So I can't armor break him, but I can eat his armors. Also, notice that Venom has a really large heavy attack. That really comes into play with trying to intercept some of these enemies. Oh, it's you. I have no idea who Dragon Man is. But he can be very annoying to fight if we're not careful. Because he gains power for free. If he gets you in the corner, you're in for a bad time. And yes, the power for these enemies is slowly creeping up on us. And that is the Phoenix, who just got a rework as well. But what they do is, to make these battles bounce, they use their old passive, so you don't have to worry about that at this level. So she should be fairly simple to fight. She will become immortal when her health hits 0. There we go. But we just bled her out anyway. Easy. Yes, we're getting all the fancy rewards. Two more quests in this act. And then kind of the real game will begin. Yes, I know, game. I mean, look at this lovely monstrosity. And again, like I said, right now we don't care about nodes, we don't care about things like that. We will start caring about it in the next 5 minutes. Hit me. Thank you. It is kind of nice being able to use a Mole Man, because I've yet to get him on my main account. And now I'm going to be very sad when I switch back. Alright, level 9. One more level and we get dodge. As another thing, Venom innately counters all these Spider-Men in this game. Because normally they have a chance at auto-dodging attacks. Venom just ignores that. Oh no, I've been stunned. If you saw an evade fail pop up on the right, that was Venom countering it. Now we have this lovely guy. Guardian is very dangerous to fight, as he kind of counters special attacks. The eye is still not at the point where it's going to fall for intercepts. Probably by the next act, I can start getting those a little more reliably. Jubilee. And Jubilee here is not much of a threat. I do have to, again, be very mindful of that, because we technically cannot dodge through special attacks right now. Oh, it's you again. Didn't I fight you already? Yeah. A lot of these early champions we're going to be fighting quite a bit. Later in, they started throwing the more dangerous ones at this stage. So he's immune to bleed. Oh, never mind. Oh, it's shock he's immune to. Oh, that was easy. Or Mole Man just doesn't care. Alright, we're almost there. It would be good to hit level 10 before we get to the final part of this act. I just kind of play this by my peripheral vision at the moment. Hey, Venom. And for the people who are hoping for them to add like a lot more bells and whistles to the PC version, they did not. That. And now we get to a kind of low-level killer with Electro here. Basically, every time I touch him, I'm taking health damage. So you can see, just by me hitting him, it's hurting me. Well, thank you for the Purify. This should be enough to knock him out. Oh. Like I said a few minutes ago, the really great champions are just like really, really great in terms of how fast we can progress. The not so great ones, and you're in trouble. Alright. I don't think we're going to hit... We may hit 10. I think we guarantee we'll hit 10 after we complete this chapter. Yeah. Oh yes, we haven't seen these portals yet. They let us teleport to specific nodes. And they make these maps all the more confusing to navigate. Again, at this stage, it doesn't matter. So we warp. And as you can see, the power, or the power stat here, is closing in on what we're going to be able to do. In the later chapters, you will more than likely never be as strong, power-wise, as the AI. Not bad screenshot there. Nope. But yeah, we are not going to be showing this in the stream today. But getting to Act 6, which is kind of like, again, like the big progression wall, that's when this gets incredibly nasty in terms of what's required by you. Some of the boss fights are frustrating if you don't have the perfect champion to counter them. Oh, and the game also has reverse controls as one of the modifiers you can throw on. Ronan here was considered a very broken character in some cases, as he can almost like permanently stun you. And there are people who have done some ludicrous challenges in this game over the years. Where you going? Oh look, it's Spider-Man again. And Venom being a hard counter to all these spider people is one of the reasons why he's considered valuable. Yeah, so did you see right there where it said evade fail? He has, I think, like a 20 or 30% chance to dodge incoming attacks. But Venom shuts that down immediately. The character has True Strike as one of their perks that also cancels it. It is unfortunate I won't be able to show, like, the very advanced stuff this way. Yeah, some of the late game challenges really do test your mastery. And your accounts. Alright, hit me. No, hit me the other way. Thank you. We are almost at the Act 2 boss. Black Bolt here is a non-starter. He is not a threat in any way. Now, if I had the ability to dodge, we could avoid his attack. Again, try to parry it. Come on, do it. There we go. That was just more of a show-off than being required. It took me a very long time to actually figure out that you can parry specials. So I just always dodged. Or tried to dodge. And when we get to, or when we start seeing some of the more like higher tier champions, I'll point them out as well. Yeah, the AI is still very passive at this level. So I'm trying to catch it with an intercept. And it is not happening. See, the game reads your input. So it knows when I'm blocking and knows when I'm not. So you can use that to kind of bait out specials. Oh good, we hit 10. Perfect. Alright, so this is where we want to go back to the masteries for a second. Because we need to unlock one of the most important ones. So, Limber is not it. But this one is. And you really only need one level in it. Ta-da. So now I'm allowed to dodge and avoid special attacks. These two are very important to get to increase the amount your critical chance and the amount of damage you do with your crits, but we're not going to be seeing that tonight. In fact, I should get some screenshots of this while I'm here. As I said at the start, I'm going to be taking all these screenshots and creating a folder of them so I can reference in future videos and posts. So now we come to our first unique fight, or kind of unique fight with Kang. Kang is another character whose bark is worse than his bite. When you get to Act 7, is when you fight kind of the real Kang fight, where he has his own special rules. So, right there, you saw dexterity on the screen? That's me doing the perfect dodge. I say no to your arm. You need to get really damn good at that dodge if you want to have any chance of playing the later acts. Yay, we did Act 2. And only 2 hours left for the stream. I think we can get through Act 3. Act 4 may be pushing it. Oh look, another... Has anyone been keeping track of how many deals they've been trying to get me to spend money on? So now we get introduced to the Maestro, who's another prestige champion, who's a really good defender, but locked behind one of the more annoying quests. Let's see. Yeah, they haven't unlocked, at least on this account yet, the special quests. So we are on our way. Let's see, complete Act 2. Oh, I think I probably have to leave the game and come back for it to count me being contender. Let's see. Yeah. Alright, one second. We have to leave the game for a second. Because we will get rewards for hitting the different ranks. Yeah. At the rate they're giving me energy / us leveling up, we will probably not run out of energy by the time we're done with the stream. But this game is very, like, energy devouring. So it should pop up with a lovely message saying that I am now contender. Or whatever is the second milestone. Yeah. Yes, I know, game. Has it unlocked the sigil yet for me to try and tease me to buy? No. Alright, so as you can see, we're now officially contender. So again, the next tier is this. And this unlocks a very big deal. This Ascension basically allows you to bump a character up almost like another rank in terms of their power. So an Ascended rank 4 can be on par with a high-level rank 5-star character, I should say. Let's see, what did we get for our trouble? Alright, we'll open this. And we got a 2-star. Again, anything below 4-star right now, it doesn't help us. So let's see what our 4-star is going to be. And the survey says... nothing that good. At this stage, I can probably coast on the strength of Mole Man and Venom just by themselves. If we weren't pressed for time, I would go back and complete Act 2, as this does give us a guaranteed 4-star, but I think in theory we should be fine. And what else did we get? Portland's Area Shard. So these are all the shards that we got by completing this stuff, which may get us a free 4-star, possibly. Daily quests. Oh, that reminds me, we're not doing these tonight. But the game features all kinds of lovely daily quests to earn free resources and consume all your energy. The most important of which is getting extra revives, as this game will suck all your healing items out when you get to the higher challenges. Won't let us do this till we complete Act 3. So this is kind of like the last of the, like, I guess, like, quote-unquote tutorial acts in the game. I'll put you on just so we have 4. I honestly should rank up or level up Mole Man really fast. And you want to use the ISO that's relative to his color, so red for skill, but we're fine. I don't think we'll be able to... yeah. If we want to upgrade them, we need those catalysts, which is another hunt and, you know, resource drain. Yeah, I know, game. Yes. And while I'm here, I might as well get you upgraded as well. Maybe we'll get lucky and get enough material to... wait, I think we have crystals that could maybe do it for us. Yeah. Let's see. If we get a... we need a red... and the blue, or the light blue. Oh, no, I didn't want to spin them out, damn. Oh, perfect. Just open all 8. Nice. And every star rank has a higher tier that's required to keep ranking characters up. Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. Alright, so we will upgrade Mole Man. Thank you to let me know that we completed our milestone. Yes, I know, game. And all of our resources are going to go bye-bye. I don't think we'll have a rank 2 or rank 3. No. Now, why can't I upgrade? Oh, I need one more of these. But again, with the power of Mole Man and Venom by themselves, we should be able to blaze through this. Oh. One last thing, just a double check. Did we get any freebies? Now, those are some really good freebies in terms of the revives, health, and energy. But again, we're not necessarily going to need them for the next 2 hours. Alright, so let's see what we got. So, oh, the story is that Thanos is trying to give us a deal that we're going to work with him, and he will totally not betray us in the end. Also, the cost per movement is going up. Ghost is a interesting champion. She's far better as an attacker than a defender. In the right hands, you can do a ton of damage with her. When she phases, she can't be hit. Another scary champion to fight is a Kitty Pryde. Suppose that they're going to rework this character. Will probably make her very dangerous in the process. Come on. Nope. It does feel wonderful not to worry about the game stuttering in the middle of an attack. Is this the one that has the, Oh no, this is the other one. There's 2 different Black Panthers. One that gets a very powerful anti-stun shield, and the other one's very bleed, and this is the bleed one. Big annoying. Yeah, so, again, the first 3 acts, as you've been watching this, have not caused any trouble. It's Act 4 when things start to get a little tricky, or a little spicy. Gamora is a very straightforward champion. She doesn't do anything like super fancy, but she's just very dependable in terms of damage and buffs. I think part of the reason they offer Venom as a 4-star deal is, again, the fact that he counters all these Spider-Man characters who are very annoying to fight. Just keeps healing. There are buffs, or there are passives you can put on that punish characters regenerating health. And yeah, whenever you see a Spider-Man, we're going with Venom. Oh, just short. You saw we got unblockable there in the last second, which lets Venom quickly finish off some of these enemies. Alright, are we at boss? Yes. So this is another reason why Venom is very handy against these guys, as he gets a guaranteed evade. You'll see like a green icon below the character's health bar when he has it up. Like he has it up right. Oh, I chose the wrong guy. Well, this is gonna be fun. Maybe Mole Man counters. Oh, he has True Strike. That purple above the or below Mole Man is a True Strike perk, which means that the enemy cannot evade. You can see just how often I use Mole Man now. I'm just figuring that one out. I'm not even bothering to look at these nodes, because, again, it doesn't necessarily matter for us. But at the rate that I'm going, we will definitely hit Act 4. I don't think we're going to get to the end of Act 4 in the next hour and a half. Haven't turned on like the aggressive AI yet. Where they will kind of try and chase after you. I'm really hating that pop-up. Oh, it's Groot. Groot is annoying at the start, but he's not horrible. See, he recovers from stun so fast you can't hit with a heavy. He's also immune to bleed. Nope. Nope. It would be hilarious if we get a 5-star champion before the night is over, but that is going to come down to some crazy luck. Oh, I thought I got the intercept. There's also a ton of bugs in this game. So just characters who can kind of shrug off things they're not supposed to. And the AI being less than accurate in some cases with being able to dodge. And again, you won't see that at this level because we're fighting through these guys so fast. But once it definitely begins to go up, it becomes more and more apparent. We haven't need to use any revives or healing, which is nice. They are just not falling for the intercept yet. They want me to win 66 more fights. Oh, Hitmonkey. Hitmonkey is a very interesting champion. He has guaranteed crits if you use the same 3-hit combo. He can put out a ton of damage. We have True Strike, so we cannot evade. On any quest that you require to do critical hits, Hitmonkey is kind of a cheat code for that. I can now dodge through her special if I can time it right. And there are people who have gotten quite good at dodging through some of the more outlandish specials in this game. Now we're fighting all of Thanos' people. This should hit. And again, we're still at the point where the game is assuming that we only have 3-star champions. So we are speeding right along. Stop bothering me with those pop-ups. Now the zoom doesn't want to work. I think the most we'll get level-wise is maybe level 15. It's like around level 20 that when it starts to slow down. Oh. Thank you. The only thing you asked me is how you can dodge through that rapid fire. Oh, hey, we finally ran out of energy for the first time tonight. If we were playing this long term, it would be worth it to save the full energies for when we get to the cap. But again, I'm not really concerning myself like long term for this one. Oh. And now he's not blocking. So he's immune to blue. That's weird. I did not hold the button down for that heavy. This game does have an issue sometimes with reading inputs. And it seems like that's also on the PC version. I don't think you can bargain with Mole Man here. Come on, you gonna do something? Oh, I missed. I don't play Doctor Strange enough to know to get that timing down. Oh, good, we leveled up again. So this is 100% a Venom fight. As Spider-Gwen's whole thing is that she really likes to evade. A lot. And Venom just says no to that. And there's our friend Howard again. So you don't want to fight Howard with a mutant class, because he counters them really well. Or he counters some of their more specific tricks. I will take your buffs. Thank you. I wanted to throw his special one. Oh, I was trying to dodge. Because it's easier to avoid. Chip damage will be the end of you in a lot of cases. So we're on, what, 3 now? I was trying to intercept, it didn't work, but we still got the hit. Nope. While Venom and Mole Man are both really good right now in the game, their relevance, at least at this star level, is going to get less and less as the game progresses. And especially once the nodes turn. There's She-Hulk. Yeah, this should be fine. She-Hulk resists poison, she does not resist bleed. Hit me. Hit me, please. Thank you. And that should be all she wrote. One of the most annoying champions when you're trying to learn this game that we will probably not see tonight is Quicksilver. If you don't have champions who can get around his evade, he is just annoying. Alright, back here. We're just trying to speed our way through. And we'll go with him. The class advantages do matter, but in some cases the champion is just so strong, we don't care. Archangel's whole thing is triggering bleed and poison. But again, Mole Man is immune, or he can't get them. Or it'll cure him. One of the best champions in the game, if you can get him, is Mr. Sinister. On my main account, a 5-star version just carried me through like 4 acts of difficulty. Trying to trick the eye for some of these intercepts, and they're not going for it. Boom. Boom. Red Hulk, without like anything else going for him, is a very simple champion. We almost got hit by a special 3. Which at this stage of the game would not be enough to kill. And it's this guy again. All the big spenders are saving their money right now. Oh, forgot about the shop. For the July 4th event, because they're adding the Human Torch as a 7-star. And he is a very dangerous champion to fight with it against Mystics. His skateboard was not enough to survive that. Alright, we're getting there. Oh, you again. I should probably be checking these notepads a little bit more closely. Because I keep picking the ones with like the most annoying champions. And this guy is one of the more annoying ones. Uh-oh. Hit me. And we have True Strike, so even if he falters me, I think it counters it. It's when we get to Act... Wait, we're on Act 3? Act 5 is when we get our first, like, very unique fight with the Grandmaster. And that guy is pain. Probably the best content they put out, like, boss-wise, are the unique bosses in chapters 8 and 9. Or Acts 8 and 9. Oh, that guy you see on the right there that we're not fighting, that's Cosmic Ghost Rider. He is considered another very high-tier character. He puts out massive amounts of damage. Oop. Doesn't have any boss, so I can't eat that. There's a very fun quest against Venom in Act 4 that you can either go the long way around, disabling all the buffs they give him, or just go straight for him and fight him with all the buffs. You just basically have to play a Super Venom. Okay, so she should not be any real problem. Come on. Once we get that frenzy going, old man can't be stopped. Oh good, we hit level 13. That was 4. So this is the first act that has 2 chapters in it. So we're still on chapter 1. Once we clear all 6, we go to chapter 2. Yeah. Okay, game, I get. Man, they just really like using Super Scroll here. Let's go over here. There's apparently Colossus as the Juggernaut. this should be fine. The big thing that he's unstoppable when the fight starts. That's, again, that little yellow buff that you saw underneath his health. Oh. He is not getting any buffs, so I can't eat them. Oh, there you go. Oh, I gotta be careful, he's... Uh-oh. Oh, we almost took a special 3 there. Again, they're now slowly creeping up on us for power. Mole Man should be able to hold out. Yeah, I don't know how she countered that. So I'll throw a little axe. Nope. And we are still just moving right along. Oh, Juggernaut's the boss. Juggernaut is one of the better characters in the game. He's better on offense and defense, but he can just wreak havoc on the enemy. Ooh. Just short. Mole Man's heavy is such short range, it keeps throwing me off. Now the downside as we're rushing through this, if we do come to a situation where I lose both Venom and Mole Man, we're gonna be in trouble. We may have to rely on revives, but we shouldn't need to, at least for this difficulty. And this is a Venom fight through and through, because I can eat all of Odin's buffs. Come on. Now the eye doesn't want to be aggressive. Oh. Ow. Yeah, they can just like nick you and just destroy your health with a full combo. Alright, this is gonna be another Venom fight. If the UI wants to behave. Yeah, thank you, game. I shouldn't need to heal as long as I don't take any more hits. I need him to pull out one of his buffs. You see, because he's not getting his combos off, he's not getting his buffs, so no free meal for Venom this time. Easy. I still can't believe it's almost midnight and we We're still on, we got to Act 3 already. Like, it will slow down quite a bit in the next act. I was trying to get that armor buff stolen. Alright, we should be at Juggernaut. So the rule of Juggernaut is we gotta knock him down. Once he's knocked down, he loses a lot of his bite. If he gets momentum going, I'm in trouble. What you're looking for is his gem passive. I'll see if I can... yeah, right there. When he has that gem up, he gains unblockables or unstoppables. Without it, he is not that big of a threat. Hit me. That was 5 or 6? 5. Alright, so who is the boss here? Ultron. Ultron is a very annoying champion. Every 7 seconds... oh no, I don't want to fight Quake. She's very annoying to deal with. Oh. But every 7 seconds he becomes completely unhittable. Unless you have someone who can get around it. This is fine. At this point, if we weren't speeding through, we would probably be trying to rank up Venom and Mole Man a little bit more. But we should be fine, right? The structure of the maps do get better as you get further in the acts. When you get to Act 7, it basically becomes standardized to 3 paths per chapter, rather than these like 5 or 6 path monstrosities in these early parts. Tigra is a very great champion, but she's very hard to use. Her whole thing is when she does her specials at range, they're unblockable. And she can destroy or prevent the opponent from gaining buffs. Since we have the True Strike with Mole Man, Mr. Fantastic here will not be able to dodge. And again, you'll see each time he'll attempt it when you see evade failed on the right. Mr. Stretchy over here. One of the more annoying champions is the Thing. If you don't have something that can cause bleed, he is very frustrating to fight. And another Spider-Man, so you guessed it. Oh good, we finally unlocked auto fight. Unfortunately, we're at the point where they're actually keeping up power-wise, so it wouldn't be safe to turn that on. No evading for you, Spider-Man. Easy. I think we will hit 15, but I don't think we'll go higher than that. Hulkbuster can be very dangerous. Ow. The big thing is that his specials are unblockable. So I need it. I got bait. Come on. I'm just gonna go in. The AI is a little weird sometimes. They will throw specials when you don't think they will, and then when you want them to, they'll just hold it almost indefinitely, which is very dangerous on some of the later paths. There's our friend Rhino. To battle the big guys. He can go unblockable and unstoppable if he gets too far away and charges. Come on. Unfortunately, Venom's ability to hit characters who are evading, again, it only applies to Spider-Man, so Ultron here will be able to dodge. So it's every 7 seconds I need to be kind of keeping a mental note of. Armor break. He should be going in, he should be becoming unhittable. Yep, right there. There's an Ultron fight in, I think, Chapter 5. That's a nightmare to fight. Not. Come on. And of course, as a robot, he's immune to bleed. Alright, so that is the first half of Act 3. Boom, boom. And look, another offer to get me to spend money. Let's see. Have we unlocked anything funky? That's nice. Oh, and here's another thing again. This would be really great for a Valiant player. For us, we can only get these very basic crystals. But again, it's why people tend to try and rush to Valiant as quickly as they can. Oh, we did unlock this. Let's see, will they let me at least look at it? No. Wait, expired? Did I look at the wrong thing? There's a Paragon Gauntlet. Yeah, so this is the new, like, highest level for, like, these particular, like, monthly quests. So for each one of these sections, you need champions of that specific class. So what is that, like 90 champions you need in order to get through all that. Alright, let's see. See, we're going so fast, I keep forgetting which crystals we have and which ones we don't. Let's see, maybe we can get one more Cosmic and upgrade Venom. I did it again. I keep wanting to do the auto. Yeah, come on. Perfect. So we can take Venom up. See those veins in his neck. And yeah, considering we have only about an hour left on the stream, we have a small chance of maybe upgrading these two to rank 3. Let's see. So at the end of this, we fight Thanos. What do we get? We get a 4-star. And we were to 100% this. Get a lot of free stuff. They've upgraded the rewards for 100% of these chapters up to, I think, 4. So if you are willing to play this game, it is worth it to 100% Acts 1 through 4. 5, not so much. Because again, this is where it gets very long. Yep, up to 5. Oh, they did up to 5. My mistake. Wait, did I do 5 yet? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. 5 is when you fight... Yeah, my mistake. Yeah, so they did up to 5. 6, they have not touched yet. So it is worth it to do 1 through 5 for all the content. I'm going through this so fast, I'm like losing track of what's what. Our 3-star Magneto is very quickly falling behind. And this recommended team rating will be a lie eventually, when it's like, the team rating is like, the enemies are like 700,000. What can you do with your champions? Or it's like 9999 Infinite for the real late game stuff. Oh look, it's a Venom fight. Yeah, Mole Man should be fine for this. Venom's AI feels like a little buggy sometimes. Like he's like sometimes like more aggressive than you would think. Nope. Good night. There are passives in the masteries that will allow us to heal. We will not be unlocking them in this stream. Shang-Chi is another interesting champion. He has a lot of utility built into his combo system, which I have yet to actually learn. Those are all those orange buffs underneath his health bar. Makes him really great as an attacker. I don't think the AI really can use him all that much as a defender. But I haven't fought him enough at like the high level to know for sure. Oh, I need to remember, I need to grab some screenshots of the arena as well. That's another very important part of this game. We're sort of getting free units. I've heard a lot of high-level players praise Rocket in terms of the damage he puts out. I haven't really used him yet to know for sure. And Venom over here can just eat War Machine's armors. Nope. Up next is Immortal Hulk, who has the ability to basically completely refill his health when he's about to die. Makes him quite useful on a lot of the story content, but he's not looked at favorably in the battlegrounds because of how his health system works. But he does hit like a tank. Ow. So you'll see it when his health hits 1. Alright. Here we go. Oh, he didn't get enough, I think, charge for it. If you're strong enough to just hit him fast, you can just destroy it. Oh, we're going here. And there's a lot of, like, the more, like, higher profile people who cover this game on YouTube and Twitch. They like to do, like, 7-day challenges on new accounts to see how far they can get. And some people have gotten very far. This is Diablo, who's a very solid champion. He is just basically all about bleed. Oh, I'm sorry, not bleed, poison. I'm about bleed. That's going to be unblockable. He also gets health back whenever he drinks from his flask or his vial. Come on. No, it's not. Maybe they'll borrow from Marvel vs. Capcom if they were to do a sequel. So this is Old Man Logan. Another one that hits very hard, but he's very easy to kind of predict. And after saying that, I'll get hit by every one of his attacks. So he wants to be bled. Which kind of makes Venom not the best champion for this, except I can eat his Furious, which gives him more damage. Oh. I was not paying attention there for someone's got a hit. I think a lot of popularity of this game is that you don't have to be good at fighting games to be able to play it. Because all the attacks and general motions are standardized. But again, I do want to stress that what you're seeing here is not indicative of like the main challenge of this game. You really don't get that until like beginning Act 4, and then definitely into Act 5. And the high-level stuff does test you a lot. Oh no, then it gets stressful. Then the enemies get all the fancy bonuses that really can hurt you. He's fire, yeah. So we will be getting to Thanos for sure. need him to throw. Oh. I think the same point we unlocked dodge rolling. Maybe we could use a repose too. What they should really add is be able to like tag in different champions. Just do a full 5 champion swap combo. Come on, buddy. I actually got the heavy intercept for once. Good me go. Oh, that should. No, it does not. Our backstep is our only dodge. Our only dodge. Oh, well, you know we did hit 15. The max level, I think, is what, 69 or 70? And it takes a ludicrous amount of experience to get there. This is a character I've seen people really like as well, Purgatory. For what we're doing right now, the most important thing is to not let her get to Special 2. As that does a whole lot of damage. So I need her to throw, thank you. I can dodge her Special 2, but not rely on it. Oh, our 2 favorite big guys are right here. Again, Red Hulk, nothing to be concerned about here. Come on. Alright, again, hit me. Come on, hit me. Thank you. No! I need him to hit me normally, thank you. Yeah, this is like the first time that the game just gave me like a really good 4-star right at the get-go. If we didn't have Mole Man, we would be in some trouble. This should be fine. Sunspot, I've seen people use him in the past. I have never used him. So I have nothing to know about like, how good he is. What's cute is when you get to, I think, Act 6 or Act 7, they change the battle theme. It becomes more ominous. A very handy mastery to get is the one that increases the amount of time the enemy is stunned for. It just makes it a little bit easier to check. Ooh, I actually did that dodge. I know. It only took like 5 or 6 years, I think, for them to add it in. So maybe by the 20th year anniversary, they'll have another theme. Alright, so this is Corvus. His big thing is that when he has his kind of charges build, he is immortal. He also has a lot of damage to blocks. So it's at 20 that you see right there. Oh. Okay, the game seems to be sometimes holding the input when I don't want it to, which is okay right now, That could be fatal later on. Ow. Well, we got armor at the right time. I can't believe that intercept actually worked. Alright, so when his health hits 1, he will not die until that 17 goes away. Oh, or that. Or we turn it off. He's another very high damaging champion. Yay. More resources that we will never use after tonight. And like I said, there is interest in seeing me do this on a semi-regular basis. Let me know. But as I said, like this, if I were to play this on stream, I would not be spending any money. This will be entirely as a free-to-play. Those two. Apocalypse's kind of special is a built-up charge. That's that blue 1 you see next to his power level. When he's at 4 charges, he gets a lot of very annoying effects to go with his attacks. But bleed will not work on him past like 9 seconds. Ow. Oh, you're about to see his special attack. You can dodge that, but I have no idea how. It does for right now. That will go away. When you get to Act 5, is when they start throwing in the notes at a very specific rules, such as you cannot block. If you parry, something bad will happen. If you dodge too many times, you get a debuff. And again, that's kind of the thing about this game. It hides a lot of the nastier stuff until later on. Now, stop. Damn you, Spider-Man. We're on, what, 3? Huh? At the rate we're going, we will get through the, I guess, quote-unquote tutorial of this game by the end of the stream. There's Captain Marvel. What I heard is good, but I haven't really used her. I really should have gone for the Monster Mash. Alright, come on, hit me. Thank you. And some champions have different ways of being played. If I had a Tigra, that would be very different strategies for using her. As she can basically auto-dodge any projectiles while she's charging her heavy. But if you're in the wrong position to do it, you'll get follow-up with a counter very badly. Agent Venom here is one of the more annoying champions. He can cure debuffs. When you see Tenacity over there. Like right at that point. I think I'm gonna get to a special 2. I should be fine. That was probably for our stream tonight one of the more annoying fights. Oh, we have Iceman next. Ooh, that's gonna be fun. Iceman's gonna hit us with a lovely cold snap the second the fight begins. Although I guess Mole Man can just shrug it right off. I need him to throw his special. Thank you. The big thing about Dragon Man, you cannot let him knock you down. Because then he becomes unblockable. He also does increased damage if he has you back against the wall. I'll actually dodge it. It's funny, like some of the Mystic champions are all about removing debuffs or doing stuff like that, and then there's some Mystics that are just about punching you really hard in the face. Alright, so despite the fact that he does have advantage, Mole Man is probably our best pick here. Okay, we knocked out his armor. I'm pretty sure, is immune to bleed. But I don't believe he's immune to shock. Oh. Don't want him to throw his special 2. Ow. Oh. Ow. Uh-oh. Close. Should still be fine. I may want to put some experience into Vision just as a backup. Oh no, we're actually not fine. Oh, this is going to be painful. See, we have 2 champions that do bleed damage. But you see, when you put bleed on her, it causes a penalty. Or puts penalty on me, I should say. So now we're really fighting at a disadvantage. So the thing about Vision is he can drain the enemy's power, which basically shuts off their ability to do specials. Which makes the Visions very powerful in that respect. I'm gonna fall for that twice. Now, if you run into a node where the enemy's power burn immune, then we're in trouble. Nope. I may have been too hasty to say that Vision was not going to help me. Like, team dynamics at this stage of the game don't mean all that much. It will become a very big deal when we start running into situations where you'll need, specific combinations of champions. No, we're not joining a guild / alliance. I might as well pump some points into him while we're here. Huh. Well, the only other 4-star tech champion, so Vision it is. Alright. 30 minutes. Can we do 3 sets of fights in 30? I think we can. So, this guy coming up, Ebony Maw? Ah, can't talk. Yes, I know. If you let him kind of ramp up, he is very dangerous to fight. We should be fine. Yeah. The game, I think, does that on purpose, to Koda's comment about that if I wasn't pointing this stuff out... Ooh, this is going to be an annoying one. We do have True Strike. It hides a lot of, like, the rewards and the depth for kind of, like, the mid-game. But then, when the difficulty hits, it hits. So Professor X here, I can't parry his attack. Or it's a little bit harder to do that. Now, he's going to... Uh-oh. Oh, no. Okay, so True Strike doesn't work there. Right, I need him to throw. Come on. We can't let him power up. Oh. Alright, he's powered up. That's not good for me. Professor X is one of the more higher skilled champions in the game. When he gets power up through his paralysis, it increases his special damage dramatically. I'm surprised that parry actually worked. So we didn't have dexterity right there. He would have hit me as I dodged back. And if you want to see like kind of like the more interesting fights in this game, if you search for the chapter 8 and 9 boss fights, they are probably some of the best fights. Again, I don't read comics, or I haven't read a comic book in a long time, so apparently Professor X can walk and, I guess, fight now. Alright, so it's a Venom v Venom. But I can eat his buffs, and he can eat my buffs. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to show you guys, like, the Ultra Venom fight, because it's quite a funny thing. Because if you're good enough, you can just skip the entire chapter just by walking right up to Venom and punching him. Alright. We're now at the point where Ant-Man's going to be a pain. So I think he's going to turn on Power Stings. So Power Stings mean that if I use a special while I have a Power Sting, I take damage from it. Oh, maybe not yet. Could be at one of the later nodes. Oh, there's the unsteady. So now my attacks can do less damage. I need to wait for that fatigue to run out. Thank you. Spider-Ham is basically like the master of Power Stings. And he is really good at that particular point. And since you can't really resist, as long as the enemy can't be debuff immune, he is quite good. Alright, so this is Symbiote Supreme. Another very interesting champion. He goes through kind of 3 cycles of buffs that affect how he removes your buffs. The most dangerous thing about him is if he gets to use his skill 3. Because he basically turns on all 3 buffs at the same time, and then he just wrecks you. And another thing, like, as part of the complexity of this game that you're not seeing at this point, is when we get to the point where multiple nodes get turned on that grant the enemy many different powers. Alright, so Strife here can become invisible, which we do not have. I don't think we have a counter for that. But Vision here can knock that out. Nope. So you can probably guess that being able to turn off or destroy the enemy's power is very useful. And it's why 7-star visions are actually very rare to use. Or I think they're only part of the game's like special anniversary. Each year they have a special anniversary event that you can maybe pull it. Alright, so Ebony Maw here, the most important thing is I have to knock him down. If we knock him down, he loses a lot of his danger. But he can do a lot of harm to me. So you see that eye underneath his health bar? That's him powering up. Alright, so, nope. Good. So you see underneath my health bar, there's that little counter. That fills up when he's in Green Eye, and it puts very dangerous debuffs on me, so now I can't hit him until that red falter goes away. That looked very easy, but we were fighting like a higher ranked Ebony Maw with all the nasty notes that can go with him. He can destroy me very fast. Alright, so we're 5 of 6. With about 20 minutes to go, I think we can do this. Oh good, I won 70 fights. Oh my goodness. The very nice thing again about when the game gets harder is that these very annoying paths become more pruned. I didn't pick another Iceman, did I? No, I think we're good. Yeah, this should be fine. Captain Marvel here can go into like a super form or binary form when she gets enough charges. We should be able to kill her before that happens. Alright, you know what to do. Hit me. I dodged most of that. No bleed. Now, if we fight a bleed immune champion, all that damage goes bye-bye. I think we're about to play a bleed immune one. Not her. I really like using Nebula for some of the more higher levels fights or challenges. Part of what she does is her electricity can hard counter robots. Now, Of course, Venom here is not a robot, so it doesn't bother us. But I've seen people punch incredibly up with her, using her electrical power. Oh, am I going to fight Venom? Or not Venom, Iceman again? Eek. Alright, so I gotta remember, he's gonna be unstoppable at the very beginning. You can see how fast that stun wears off. Go up to a special 2. And wombo combo him down. To your Kamura, there's Dormammu. I forget, is he immune to... Yeah, he's immune to bleed. Which sucks a little bit, but we have shock. And Dormammu is not a big threat as is, despite him being a very big guy right there. I want to cast his special 1. Thank you. Thank you. See, even though he is immune to bleed, we do increase damage and frenzy. So let me just stomp him to the ground. I really do not want to fight Iceman a second time. I forget if Vision's immune to ice or not. Well, I suppose we're gonna find out. Oh no, he's gonna use a special. Nope. One of the reasons why a lot of the extra players like to do like new account challenges is it gets you a chance to use champions you would not normally get a chance to use. So I nearly really got to use Vision before. Alright, so this is Captain America Infinity War. He's another champion that can be quite good. He doesn't do anything like super powerful, but he's just a very reliable champion. And he gains bonuses based on the other party members in your team. If he's awakened, that is. Now, just by himself, I'm afraid Captain here is going to go down. Oh! And the game didn't read my input there, it just destroyed me. Ow. That was our first knockout. 2011, I believe. Huh? We should still be fine. I swear sometimes this game is like not getting the input right. See, his damage is built on his kinetic charges. That's that blue underneath his health. So he hit me with a fully charged smack. But I think Vision and Venom will be able to take us to the end for this chapter. Yeah, Luke Cage is not that big of a fight right now. But yeah, some of the later act bosses, they are nasty. It's like, this boss gets increased evade. Every time the boss evades, you take additional damage. And they steal your power at the same time. keep on breaking his armor. We don't want him to use his special 2. Now, since bleed won't work on him, we're going to use my special 2, which increases my attack. 2, 3. Oh! Miscounted. And again, once his health gets down to 20 or 15 is when Venom's power kicks in. Alright, one more chapter and that will probably take us to time. More shinies. So now we're actually fighting Thanos. Yeah, get out of my way. Yeah, again, once we get to Act 4, it's 4 chapters of 6 stages apiece. It gets very long. And Maestro is waiting at the end of that, which, again, we will not be saying hello to him. But I believe it's time to punch Thanos in the face. I keep saying don't show that to me again, it keeps showing it to me. Which portal do we go in? Let's see. Peace. As long as it's not another Iceman. Oop. Thought out too much. You know, you joke about that, but one of the purchase options for the subscription is to make the arena battles go faster, or make it quicker to select them. Oof, don't want to fight you. Alright, let's go C. Yeah, C is fine. This game will sell any and every feature behind a paywall. I shudder to think how much some people have spent in this game over the last 14 years. Alright. Thank you. So Scarlet Witch here can put random debuffs on me, as well as drain power, which can also give us random buffs as well. This should be a walk in the park. If the game loads. Any second. The game's ready to give me like 7 stars. That's what it's doing right now. That lovely little wheel you see spinning. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That means we've been disconnected from the server. Oh, my internet's still working, so it's not me this time. Oh, there we go. Maybe. Alright, this should be, again, fairly quick. Drew. They're monitoring this as we speak. Again, the whole point of Juggernaut here, knock him down. Once he's knocked down, he loses a lot of his power. Come on. There. So we're coming up on the second of the kind of unique bosses, and that's going to be Thanos. Deathless Thanos, who shows up in a lot of the elite content, or the super high level stuff. He is very nasty. He can turn on reverse controls, some of the versions of him. Nope. Oh, jeez. She was running. Okay, she's getting power gain. Back it up. Nope. And there's normal Ghost Rider, who doesn't really do all that much. He's immune to bleed and, of course, fire. But otherwise, he doesn't really do anything that's going to cause us too much trouble. Now, we're more than likely not going to be doing anything in Act 5. But I do want to get a screenshot of... Or, I'm sorry, not Act 5, Act 4. The other version of Vision, the original one of his special abilities, he can just get free energy. Like, randomly, like, every, I think, like, 30 or 60 seconds. Is it Thanos time? Oh, we got one more. So this is Sorcerer Supreme, who I have not quite used. I don't really know what she does that's special. She has different buff states, like the other one. But a good old punch in the face should work. And stopping her from casting her specials is also handy. Oh. No. Is it Thanos? Oh. Oh wait, speaking of the Sorcerer, we have the other one. Oh, that's Mr. Negative on the upper right there. He can also turn on reverse controls, which makes him very annoying as well. And Doctor Strange is doing a lot of bargaining, but it's not working. Yeah, so Vision doesn't do anything like super special. But being able to turn off their power is a nice trick. Nope. Alright. So it should be time for Thanos. Yep. And while Thanos was at one point the quote-unquote big bad, he's not that anymore. So no snap is going to save him from us. Now we're again fighting Deathless or Nameless Thanos. That's a different story. One of the other things they introduce are champions who have... They're basically strong against all the other types. And those are reserved for the unique bosses. I need to stop putting up that shield. Thank you. Or that armor. Oh. Come on. I really don't know his specials. I've only fought him, like, at these fights, and that's it. So I don't remember anything that he does. Now again, he's 3,000 power above me, or just about. So that's why he's a little on the tanky side. Oh, gotta be careful. Don't want to take a special 3. Oh, man, I'm gonna just show a Venom special 3. Just for the heck of it. Maybe. Alright, we're at full charge. Finish him. This may not be a finish. Nope. It puts him in Venom's deadly range, however. And say goodnight to Thanos. Probably should have grabbed a screenshot while I was doing that. Alright, so we've officially cleared the quote-unquote tutorial of the game. Thanos enters, Thanos leaves. Wait. They're giving us an actual freebie. Well, since we're at the end of the night, I guess we'll pay the whopping $0.00. Uh-oh. Wait. Okay, never mind. It went up, so no, we won't be paying that. Yeah, so Maestro is just teasing and taunting us right now. So we've officially hit proven. Which, hold on 1 second, I think I have to, yeah. Very fast, we're going to have to leave the game one more time. As the game checks on startup what your milestone level is. And for tomorrow, we'll probably spend the night doing Pipistrello and the Cursed Yo-Yo for some kind of modern retro old school Zelda-like, but with yo-yos. Which, that game is definitely not pay to win. Yeah, kind of like that. But definitely not locked in terms of the movement. Okay. So we've officially hit Conquered. Which, what that does is it unlocks one of the few, like, really, like, fair things that they do for people is the super event. Every day when you play, by completing quests and leveling up characters, you get this super event that grants you rewards that are basically helpful to whatever level you are right now. So, like, with this in place, in 5 days, I would have a free 5-star coming to me. Where I'm at with my account, I can get a 7-star in about 15 days of playing. Now, of course, you're still at the mercy of RNG, but it gives you a greater chance of getting these rewards than otherwise. Oh, that's right. We must have hit the semi-big leagues now, because we've unlocked the Season Pass. Because if you are wondering if this game has a Season Pass, I mean, are you really surprised at this point? The Season Pass does give you some decent rewards, but eventually you'll kind of run out of the need for it if your account gets good enough. Let's see, so what did we get? Let's see, will we get one more free 4-star? Considering the drop rate is 2.4%. And the answer to that is a whopping no. Let's see. Oh wait, I think I just remembered. We have to I forgot, we completed the objective for that fancy 2-star Wolverine. Now, if you do all these objectives, it will eventually let you get a 5-star Nick Fury, which is a decent character. Alright. So what I can do is, I think, unlock maybe a 5-star. Yeah, so since we played enough to get past the kind of tutorial act of this game, now they're giving us all the start of the more rewards and challenges. So let's see who our other 4 stars going to be. Oh, I actually meant to spin that out for dramatic effect, but I hit the wrong button. Colossus is decent. Incursions are kind of like this game's roguelike mode. Oh, that reminds me, I need to grab really fast. No, I don't want... Oh, they won't let me do the arena unless I put a name in. Alright. I wonder if that name's already been taken. Sure. Again, I'm not really thinking about playing this beyond. So the arena is where you can earn free units, which is, again, your main way of getting the currency if you want to do it without spending lots and lots of money. Alright, what else did I want to do before we end? Okay, so there's the Ascension for upgrading characters, which I should be able to do. 1 second. Oh, we got a rank up gem. Rank up gems basically let you level up a character for free. So, Ascension, what this does is it can be used 1 time for each character, and it basically gives them a boost. So if I were to fully level up Venom here, and then ascend him, he would probably be on par with maybe an almost fully ranked 5-star. Which in of itself is not a bad deal. But it can be annoying to get those resources. So, one last thing to do. So I think this is a 20% chance at a 5-star. It would be kind of funny if we get one at the very end of the stream. Oh, of course, in the middle, right? That just means we need to buy 20 more crystals. Although it's going to land on Leader. And Leader is a very weird champion. Alright, so we're not going to be playing this. But I do want to just come here for 1 second. Yeah. So now it's getting very nasty. So is this where the nodes turn on? Oh, we did hit level 17. That's actually surprising. Yes. So, this is where it gets a little bit more challenging. From this point on, these different nodes can have effects attached to them. Now, right now, it's kept very basic. Plus health, plus attack. Later on, these turn into small books to read in terms of different rules. You must shock the enemy. If the enemy's not shocked, they become unblockable. While they're unblockable, they steal your power. And it gets more and more advanced from there. Also, I just want you to look at this as a path to go through. Like I said, by the time, if you play this enough to get to Act 7, these like sprawling maps go away. But more than likely, most of the people who play this are not getting past Act 7. And these are like bonus things you can do. which I can't show the variant difficulty. That's where it gets, again, a little bit more crazier. Is there anything else I want to take a screenshot of before we say goodnight? Oh wait, did they unlock the sigil yet? Where is that purchase? Oh yes, I almost forgot. Again, as we go up in the ranking, or in the milestones, this shop, of course, updates to give you more and more shinier stuff to spend money on. So spending $5 now would get me this stuff. If we were higher level, spending $5 would get us even, higher level stuff. Summoner Sigil. And these are additional things you can earn each week for more resources. The rank up store is specifically for rewards you get whatever rank you're at. I'm trying to find where the purchase is. Yeah. Yeah, you can now set champions, you get boosts. Oh, I should get a screenshot of this. So these are the different boosts that you can put onto your champions that give you power for specific minutes. And of course you can spend money to get like the really good ones. Yeah. Stuff in the one free. I still don't know why developers like to put that charge for a name change. I really don't know why the Sigil subscription is not on here. It may only be on the store page or on the game's web store to get that. Which we are not going on for this. Alright. I think that's everything that we can reasonably do right now. If we want to, we could spend units on rolls. Get your fancy 5-star champion. But that should do it. So like I said, if there is... Yeah, I know, which sucks, too, about the name change. So if there is interest in seeing this one on the stream here, please let me know. Otherwise, I think that will do it for at least playing it here on PC. Again, since the channel likes to cover more indie games, this is not exactly something that we would be playing every day, for sure, which would be very slow in terms of progress. But that is shredding your reputation, nice. But that is going to do it for Marvel Contest of Champions. We got, in 3 hours, we got through the whole kind of quote-unquote tutorial of the game. And again, we showed off a little bit of a fraction of the monetization that is a part of that game. So, thank you everybody for tuning in. If you are new, do the YouTubing stuff. Check out the Discord and Patreon. Support go towards more daily streaming happening. We'll be back with plenty of indie games for tomorrow. We still have to do Expires as well. And if you're interested in supporting the channel, check out the Discord, Patreon, all that great stuff. So, thank you, buddy, and come back for discussions on game design here and on game wisdom, where you examine the art and science of games.